Hello, welcome back to the Haunted Mat Yoga channel. I'm Rachel, and today we're going to be talking about balance, specifically standing balance, and then we'll do a flow. Starting off with some common issues and how to help these with your balance. The first one is going to be the surface you are working on. If you're working on a carpet, that's going to be a lot harder to stabilize as the carpet's going to shift underneath the weight due to the softness of this material versus a hardwood floor, which is going to be a lot more stable and quicker for you to react. Of course, we're not always practicing on carpet or on hardwood floor. We often have a yoga mat, of course, for our yoga practice. I really like a 4mm yoga mat personally. I have this one from This Is Ollie. I have a couple from Life for Me as well. They're really great, very grippy, and I can't recommend them enough. But of course, a yoga mat is personal preference. Maybe you want a thicker one for the joints and you're in like kneeling positions or grounded shapes. So finding a mat that works for you. Might be a little trial and error. Of course, I like a thinner mat, but I find if I'm grounded and it's bothering my knees, I can always double up the mat for extra padding. And to go along with the surface we're working on, the foundation of our balance. Now for our foundation, which is the feet. If I'm in a single-legged balance, I'm not just driving through the heel, I'm not just driving through the ball of the foot, I'm trying to ground down through all four corners of that foot. So we have a nice even distribution, standing nice and tall, not just dumping into one hip. See the difference between this and this? And in this single-legged balance, I'm using these edges of the feet to help stabilize. So as I'm shifting forward, I start to grip into the toes to pull myself back. Or maybe I'm shifting to the side, try to dig into that edge of the foot to pull myself back to center. So making little adjustments as the body moves. Now your alignment is also going to play a big part in balancing and stabilizing a posture. For example, in Warrior 3, my hips are facing down towards the ground here. Both legs are active but not locked out. This back leg is extending straight in line with the body, and the hips facing down is going to be a lot easier to stabilize than a lazy back leg trying to open the hips to the side to lift that leg up higher. It's going to be a lot harder to stabilize than this. This is also very easily demonstrated in a half moon shape where the hips are stacked one on top of the other and open to the side. This is going to be easier to stabilize than the hips partially open or open too high, trying to open up to the sky. We want to get that hip stack. And the last thing I want to talk about is the gaze or the drishti, and that's your focused point. When you're balancing, if I'm looking all over the place, my eyes are wandering, that's going to be a lot harder to stabilize versus finding a fixed point and focusing that gaze. Ideally, a point a few feet away to keep focused on will help stabilize and keep your balance, as well as keeping a nice steady inhale and exhale going, not holding the breath while you're in that balance and then taking a big inhale. That might give you a little wobble, knock it over. Right, now that we've talked about our balance, a couple things to think about, let's go into our flow. It's standing at the top of the mat, standing nice and tall here. And we're just going to do some little shifts to get used to that grip of the feet. Taking a little shift forward, gripping into the toes to pull back, digging into the heels. We're standing tall through the spine, finding your fixed point to hold that balance. Great, let's go here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recenter the feet, and let's take that to the side, gently leaning to one side and leaning to the other side. Try to get the body stacked so we're not slouching over. Just a little shift. Feel it press into the edges of the feet to bring it back. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, so recenter. We're going to take that movement into a circle now. So finding a lean over to one side, coming forward to the other side, and back. This doesn't have to be a big movement. Just starting to find that grip. All right, let's go ahead and switch that direction. What we do one way, we must do the other. It's okay if you lose your balance. You can always bring it back. And last one. Awesome. Slow that to stillness. Ground down to the feet. With an inhale, take a big reach up with the arms overhead, lengthening. Exhale, hinge at the hips forward, fold Uttanasana. Nice soft knees melted down. Inhale to your halfway lift, lengthen out the spine here. Exhaling to soften and fold. Inhale, rise to standing, reach the arms up. And exhale to take that right back down, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Once more, inhale, rise up. And exhale, let's take it down last time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, sweep the arms up. And exhale, let the arms fall by the side body. Great, let's take a little pedal out with the feet, coming up onto the right toes. And then switching, left toes come up, right heel comes down. Just a pedal out. Great, we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the feet down. With an inhale, reach the arms up, hug the right knee in towards the chest. It's finding your single-legged balance, your ground down through that left foot. Stand tall, fixed point. We're going to hold here for 5 and then step back to a high crescent. 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften into the left knee to step back. Nice inhale to reach the arms up overhead here. Exhale, backstrokes the left arm, twisting to the left side. Inhale to take that forward, follow the gaze to that left hand. Exhaling to open twist. Let's take one more inhale up. Exhale, open. Nice, inhaling that up. And with an exhale, hinge forward, sweep the arms along the sides, flying lunge. Inhaling to rise up and stack. Exhaling to hinge forward. So one more time, let's inhale it up. Exhale it forward, pausing here in this flying lunge. We're going to prepare to take off to a warrior 3. Starting to shift all the way towards that left foot as you peel off the right, kicking it straight towards the back of the room. Hands can come to heart center. They could come to the hips to feel that alignment. With the hips facing down towards the ground, nice active leg is extending back. Nice, we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, do we step to the top, and 1. Let's step up and relax. So take a full breath in here, and a full breath out. With the next inhale, arms sweep up, left knee hugs in. Finding that single-legged balance, ground down through the right foot. Okay, we're gonna step it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften into the right knee to step back, high crescent. Inhaling here, hips facing forward. Exhale, right arm back strokes, open twist to the right. So maybe the gaze follows that right hand, inhaling up. Exhaling to open. One more time, inhale forward. Exhale, twist. Inhaling that up. And with this next exhale, hinge forward, let the arms sweep along the side, flying lunge. Feeling that front leg stabilize into the ground. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling to fly. Great, we got just one more. Stack up. And exhale, fly. Pausing here as we prepare for that warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Starting to shift the weight into that right foot. When you're ready, taking that left leg straight to the back of the room. Hands may become heart center or maybe return to the hips to keep that focus down towards the mat here. Nice active leg. It's just going straight back and not up towards the sky. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it up to the top and relax. Nice. Take a breath in here and a breath out. Great. With the next inhale, one more time, sweep the arms up along the ears. Exhale, sit back into a chair pose. Sit the hips back. Great. Take an inhale here and an exhale. Let the arms fall by the sides. With the next inhale, rise up to standing. Rising just up, or maybe you come up onto the toes. Nice. Exhale to sit the heels back down. Let the arms fall, sit back to that chair. Inhaling to rise up. Exhaling to fall back, chair. Great. Lifting those heels when you come up to the top. Inhale up. Exhale back. Let's take 2 more. Inhale. Fixed point. Exhale. Last one, up and down. Thanks. Inhaling up once more. Exhale, relax the heels, relax the arms. Great. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step it back. And we'll lower the knees to take a seat off to one side. Great, let's do a little core to finish off. Of course, the core is also going to help you a lot in your balance as well. Coming to a seated position, let's take a lean back, grounding down through the sit bones here. Coming into a boat pose or Navasana, lifting one leg at a time or both. Really feeling that root down. Hands can stay behind or reach forward. If you're just lifting one leg, let's go ahead and switch for our last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet come down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, arms forward, lower down halfway, knit the ribs together. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale down, pausing here. Turn the palms up towards the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Like you're serving a platter, start to rise up, taking the hands through over to the left and lowering. So inhaling up, sweeping through center. Exhaling halfway lower. Also take a couple more just like this. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Take the hands back to center, rise up, and relax the arms. Bottoms of the feet together, knees wide, Baddha Konasana. Take a breath in here, lengthen out the spine. Exhaling to hinge forward and fold. Great, take 2 deep breaths. And when you're ready, coming back up to a seat, And thank you for joining me for today's video. I hope this helps you with your balance. This was a request, and I'm always open to requests. If you have anything you want me to talk about or make a video on, feel free to let me know. And of course, if you enjoyed this, please check out the link below for Patreon, where we do multiple live classes per week. We used to do a weekly live stream on YouTube. Now just the first one of the month is open for free. The rest still happen, but they are available for the $3 Patreon member and up. And thank you for being here. Have a haunting day.